Greater Good Radio. Connect, learn, heal, and grow.
What are the traits that you're seeing in the 26 admirals and then the 4 admirals that make it to the next level that maybe they all share but others may not?
I think it's pretty much the same traits that you see anybody excel in business in general or any large organization. Integrity is a very big part of it. A lot of motivation to work, a lot of foresight, and just good management practices. It's interesting. This drifts a little away from the specific question, but I think it comes back to it, Evan. I sat down and kept track of the different, quote, management systems that I operated. 33 years I spent in the Navy, in the different management systems. We had the 5-year defense plan, we had the planning, programming, budgeting system, we had total quality management, we had zero-based budgeting, and we had about 7 or 8 different management systems that we applied during the time that I spent in the Navy. They changed with every administration, with new secretaries of defense, and yet they all had some common units. So I came up with what I called the Zlatoper management system, and it sort of fits into all of those. And that was, I don't care whether it was Deming's 14 points for total quality management or the 7 steps of Stephen Covey's effective leaders. They all sort of fell into what I felt was a common ground, and that was 4 points. And that is, you have a goal, you make a plan, you work hard, and you take care of your people. And by taking care of people, it's not just the people that work for you, but the people that work with you and your bosses. So you keep your bosses happy, you keep your peers happy, and by that I mean not giggling happy, but satisfied that you're being a productive team member, and you take care of the men and women that work for you to make sure that they have a chance to move up and sort of stand on your shoulders and move on. So those 4 points. And I think that's the common thing that I saw in all those people that made the first step up to the 4-star. You know, it's interesting, this might drift a little from the way you started this question, but I also was the chief of personnel for the Navy. Assigned all the flag officers and all this type of thing, and I therefore, when we pick the 26 new flag officers every year, they come back to Washington, they spend a week, we call it knife and fork school, where they give them briefings on areas they might not have already heard things and how the system works at the flag officer level. And then I was the one guy that came in and gave them the only, and everyone would preface it by saying, congratulations, you've reached the epitome of your command and your dedication to the military here, and this is your service promotion. I was the one guy that delivered them bad news. And by that I meant I came in and I said, congratulations on your selection, but I'm the chief of personnel, and I'm going to tell you that of the 26 of you, all but about 6 of you are going to retire in 5 years or less, because you're 1-star admirals, and we're only going to pick, in a year and a half, we're going to pick 40% of you, or maybe 50%, to be 2-star admirals, and from that, then we're going to pick 2 or 3 to be 3-star admirals. And so, don't worry about your 2nd star, your 3rd star, your 4th star. Worry about doing the best job you can. Right now, as a 1-star, I can guarantee you'll get the best shot to be a 2-star or 3-star. And guess what? When you retire, no one's going to know how many stars you had. They're just going to know, my grandfather was an admiral in the Navy. Yeah. And so that was the thing I always felt, and it applies even now, no matter what you do, whether you're doing it here in Hawaii or in Washington, D.C. in the military. But whatever it is, do something that you're excited about doing, and then do your best. And I can almost guarantee you that people will recognize that, and then you'll be able to move up from that.
If you resonate with Greater Good Radio, please join our community at www.greatergoodradio.com, where you can get access to exclusive content and offerings. Hope to see you soon.